Welcome to Carolyn Bell Yoga. This class is called Slow Down. We're going to do a bit of yoga conditioning. So we're going to slow our practice down and get in touch with our breath and our movement in a different way. We're going to become aware of the breath and the body and let go of those things that bother us, the craving, the irritability, the restlessness, the listlessness, and the doubt. So if you'll find a comfortable seat in Sukhasana, we'll close our eyes and begin to breathe. Hands on the knees. And then just follow the breath as it moves in and out of the body. Slowing down a bit, and yet filling our lungs with oxygen, with breath, with prana. Fill them completely, the top, the middle, and the bottom. Strong inhale through your nose, and then just sigh it out. Make an audible sound as you release the breath. Strong inhale. Strong exhale. Sigh it out. Make a bit of noise this morning. Now with your eyes closed, I want you to look up. Just keep your eyes closed, look up and look down. Look to the right and to the left. Our eyes are closed. Try it again. Look up, look down. Look to the right and to the left. Once more with closed eyes. Look up, look down, look to the right, and look to the left. Now with your eyes closed, look to the diagonals. So look up to the corner and look down to the opposite side. Now look up to the same corner, look down. The eyes are closed. One more. Look up to the corner and look down. Other side. Look up to the corner, eyes are closed, and look down to the opposite side. Look up to the corner and look down. Look up to the corner and look down. Now, eyes are closed, and inhale and exhale. Release the tension in the eyes and the muscles around the eyes. Now blink your eyes open. Just blink them open. We're going to begin to do a bit of cat and cow. Inhaling, open the chest. Exhaling, drop the chin and round the back. Inhale, open the chest. Looking up, exhale, round the back, drop the chin to chest. Inhale, open your chest, open your heart, look up, exhale, drop the chin to chest and round the back. And then come back to neutral. That was our cat and cow for now. And begin to circle to the right, back, and to the left. Big circles. We're going 3 times in each direction. Pause at the top and then circle back around the other side. This is called Seat of the Soul. Breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale. And now come back to center. Right hand down to the mat. Inhale the left arm up and stretch. Inhale and exhale, breathe. Breathe into the open rib cage. And now just drop this left hand down and bow over the right knee. Pausing here, bowing down, and breathe. Sliding the hands back, sitting up. Right arm comes up and reach over to the left side. Inhale and exhale. Stretch, reach, breathe. And now drop this right hand down and bow over the left knee. Inhale and exhale. Sliding the hands back, sitting up. We're going to inhale the shoulders up to the ears. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just drop them down. Lift up again. Lift them up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just drop them down. Now we'll just go up. Inhale, up and down with the shoulders. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, shoulders down. One more. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, shoulders down. Now we're going to inhale for the count and hold the breath for 5. So inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let it all go. Hollow out your throat, your lungs, your belly. Try it again. Inhale, deep breath. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now release everything. Hollow out your throat, your lungs, your belly. And again, inhale. Big breath. Hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now exhale. Release everything out into the throat, out of the throat and lungs. Couple more. Inhale, deep inhale. Fill the lungs up and then exhale, hollow out. One more. Inhale. Fill everything up and then exhale. Hollow everything out. And now just bring the knees together and turn to the side for child's pose for just a moment. Pressing back into child's pose. We're going to just inhale and round the back up, moving through cow. Exhale, drop the belly and press back to child. Inhale, round the back up. Exhale, bend the elbows, press back to child's pose. Inhale, rounding the back up. Exhale, dropping back into child's pose. Sitting up to simple seated. Lift those shoulders up and then drop them down. Lift the shoulders up and drop them down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, drop shoulders down. Back to all fours. We're going to slowly go through our cat and cow. So find your hands and knees on the mat, spreading those fingers wide, pointer fingers pointing forward. I want you to just let me begin again. Let's round the shoulders. Drop the chin to chest and then just round the shoulders. Now place the movement in the shoulder blades and then the middle of the back. Pulling the belly in, moving slowly through until you can get a really strong cat pose. Inhale and exhale and slowly release and drop the belly down, looking forward. Let's take it slowly again, starting with the top of the head and then moving through the neck, the shoulders, the spine, to the tailbone. Inhale and exhale, drop the head between the arms and then begin to rise in the shoulders. Spreading the shoulder blades, let the movement travel down the spine to the lower back, the belly, the pelvis, and then inhale and exhale as you drop the belly down, slowly transitioning into cow pose. Just make it a very slow movement. Try it again. Inhale, exhale. Let the head drop, the shoulders begin to rise, the shoulder blades, the middle of the spine, the lower lumbar, the tailbone tucks, the belly rises even more, and then you slowly transition to the cow pose. Inhale and exhale, letting breath move through the body. The belly's dropping, the tailbone lifts. Open the heart space. Let's try it again. Getting better at it each time we repeat it. Inhale and exhale, dropping the head. Let the movement begin to rise in the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the back of the spine, the lumbar, the tailbone tucks, the belly rises even more as you push into the mat. Inhale and exhale, slowly transitioning, dropping the belly, opening the heart space, looking forward. Now we're going to take that movement and move it into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, dropping the head. We're pushing into the floor. Begin the rounding of the shoulders, separating the shoulder blades, the middle of the spine, the lumbar, the tailbone tucks. You push and then tuck the toes. Begin to push into the floor as the knees rise and you transition the body into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale and exhale, pausing here. Letting the head and the chest surrender into the pose until you find this equal balance from the upper body and the lower body. Inhale, the breath rises. Exhale, you begin to descend in the knees. Tailbone drops. Middle of the back rises. Drop the head. Cow pose. Inhale and exhale, transition. That was cat, now we have cow. And now just go ahead and move into your downward facing dog. Walk your dog, right knee bends and left knee bends. Just warming the feet up. Just pedaling those feet on the mat. And then find your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Find equal balance in the hands and the feet, the arms and the legs, pushing the mat away from you. Opening that heart space and then hugging the upper arms in towards the head. Squeeze them in. Pull the belly up and look towards the kneecaps. Bending the right knee. Let's look underneath the left arm. Pressing that left heel down. Switching sides, so bending the left knee, press the right heel down and look underneath the right arm. Pressing both heels down, we're going to slowly move forward, dropping the knees to the mat. You're in your cat pose. I keep saying the wrong one. It's cat pose right here. And then transition into cow pose. Pull the belly in, press back to child's pose. Turn the palms up so you can have a release of the hands and the wrists. Just bring the fingers in and open them back out, in and out. Maybe shake the hands and wrists. We've already put a little bit of pressure on them this morning. Pop the fingers in and out, and then return to all fours. Keeping a strong core. Right hand and left knee will stay on the mat. Lift up your left arm and your right leg for table balancing. Feel that straight line moving through the body. Keeping the legs straight, bring the left elbow back. Draw it back towards your side, and then open the arm back up, out. Find your balance. Let's switch sides. Right arm and left leg reaching forward. Looking down at the mat, finding a focal point. Inhale and exhale, drawing the right elbow back. Keep your strong balance. And then open the arm straight ahead again. Straighten the arm again. And then release to all fours. Switching sides. Right leg straightening, left arm forward. Bringing the left elbow back. Stay super strong in the core. And then open this left arm to the side and bring the right leg to the side as well. Opposite side. Straighten back again. Elbow to knee. Inhale, open. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, open. 1 more. Elbow to the knee. Inhale, open. Pause in balance. And then hands and knees. A slow cat pose. So drop the head. Let the movement rise as you push into the hands, spreading the shoulders, the shoulder blades, lifting in the middle of the back, tucking the lumbar and the tailbone. Tucking the toes, lifting those kneecaps up and pressing back. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale and exhale. Hold and breathe. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. And then transition back down to the mat. So slowly, with control, dropping the knees down. And then you begin to transition into your cow pose. Inhale and exhale. Belly's dropping, looking forward. And then find that neutral spine again, pulling the belly in strongly. Left leg straightens and the right arm goes forward, finding your table balance. In the back foot, the toes are pointing down and you're squeezing the muscles to the bones in the legs. Inhale and exhale, right elbow bends. Take it into to the middle. Squeeze, hold the squeeze, and then begin to straighten the arm as the left leg comes to the side. Find balance in the opposite sides of the body with a strong core. Inhale and exhale, begin moving back to your table balance. And then bring the elbow to the knee, underneath the body. Contract and squeeze in the core. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Inhale, open. And then release down. Tucking the toes. One more slow cat here. Dropping the head, spreading the shoulders. And slowly rise from cat to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank pose. Pushing the floor away, lift those heels up. Keep pushing into the floor. Pushing into the pads of the fingers in hand. Dropping the knees, child's pose. As you're pushing into the floor, you're working on placing the energy right here, the top of the palm, right underneath the finger. These finger pads. Push there. It will save your wrist. Push. So from child's pose, we're moving forward to the forearms. Sphinx pose. Now pull the arms back toward the body. Feel the chest moving forward. Keep pulling. Hold the strong pose and then begin to raise the right leg. It could just be a couple of inches off the floor. Release, and the left leg. Release. Now bow all the way down, elbows out to the sides. Right leg lifts, release. Left leg lifts, and release. Right leg lifts, squeeze the glute. Left leg lifts. Inhale and exhale. The hands come back alongside the body so you have your cobra, bhujangasana position. Elbows squeeze into the sides. Push into the floor and just rise halfway up. Draw the shoulders down towards the tailbone. Inhale and exhale as you drop the chest back down. We'll try it again. Inhale, rise, elbows squeezing in, cobra, bhujangasana. Hold. Inhale and exhale. Lower back down. One more. Inhale, rise, cobra. See if you can lift the legs up as well. Keep squeezing them in towards one another. So there's a lot of energy in the legs, the inner thighs, and the opening of the heart. Squeeze the elbows in towards the sides. And then release back down. Bringing the arms forward. Inhale and exhale, slide the hands back and lift up to cobra. Lower back down. Bring the arms forward. Inhale, lift up to your balance on your belly. Inhale and exhale. Bring the hands back. Lift up to cobra. Lower back down. One more. Superwoman, Superman, right here. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands back, lift up to cobra. This time lift the legs up as well. Inhale and exhale as you hold and breathe. Inhale and exhale as you release down, pushing up and back to child's pose. Balasana. Release the tension in the lower back. Inhale and exhale. And then moving forward to your plank pose. Get a strong foundation. The feet are shoulder width apart, the hands are shoulder width apart, and then just see if you can bring your left hand forward. Now we're going to lift the right leg and see if you can find a moment of balance with the left arm lifting and the right leg lifting. Release back down. Other side. Right hand is forward. Begin to lift the right arm and the left leg. It takes concentration and core strength. Release down. Let's try it again. Left arm forward. Toes touching on the right leg. Lifting the leg up and the arm. Find balance. Core strength. Release. Other side. Touching down. Inhale, lift and balance. Strong core. Release. One more to each side. Left arm forward. Right toes touching down. Core strength. Lift. Find balance. Release. Other side. Keep breathing. Lift up. Hold for just a moment. And then release down. Drop the knees. Rest in child. Turn the palms up. And you might do the popping in and out of the fingers to the palms. Open the hands. Just pop them in and out. Sitting up. Pull the right fingers down. Open the wrist. Pull the left palm down. Open the wrist. Inhale the arms up, interlace the fingers, press up. Breathe. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step forward to a lunge, and then crescent lunge, bring the arms up. Hands to the waist. Slowly lower the left knee down to the mat. Now lift back up, crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale, hands to the waist, and slowly lower the left knee down to the mat. Inhale up, crescent lunge. One more. Hands to the waist, slowly lower the left knee down. And then placing the hands to the mat, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, breathe. Left leg rises. Step forward with the left foot. Find your lunge and then crescent, the arms rise. Inhale and exhale. Find balance and find an open heart. Hands to the waist. Slowly lower the knee down. Inhale, rise. Crescent pose, crescent lunge. Hands to the waist. slowly lower the knee down. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Think of the strength in the core. Hands in the to the waist. Slowly lower the knee down. And then drop the hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. In the elbows, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. To modify that chaturanga, you can always put your knees down. Bend the knees, float forward to the front of the mat, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale and exhale, fold deeply. Ardha Uttanasana, lift the chest. Feel free to put the hands on the shins so that you can get the flat back, the strong core. Inhale and exhale, hold for just a moment. Release down, Uttanasana. Open the arms all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up. Upward salute. So you feel the strength here. The strength of the soldier saluting. And then bringing the hands to heart center, Samasthiti, and Tadasana, mountain pose. Remember our mountain with the open heart, the balance, the stability. Utkatasana with the hands at heart center. Chair pose. Bend the knees. Drop the tailbone down. Inhale and exhale, breathe. One more breath. Now lift up the left heel so you're balanced on the right foot and extend the left leg back. Just hover. So it's a one-legged chair. All the work you're doing to balance is strengthening the muscles in the legs. Bring the knee forward and step the foot down. Now the right heel lifts and then extend the leg back. Squeeze the muscles to the bones. Inhale and exhale. Hold, hover. Bring the knee back in and step the foot down. Chair twist to the right. Inhale and exhale. Now lift that elbow up right above the knee so you're hovering. And hold. Keep dropping the hips down so you can get that chair, the low chair, Utkatasana. Pravrita Utkatasana. Ardha Pravrita Utkatasana. Hands at heart center. Chair twist to the left. And now lift the elbow up above the knee so that you're hovering. Inhale and exhale. And then return to Uttanasana, forward fold. Move the head forward and back and side to side. And then make circles with the head, circling around one direction and then circling the other direction. We'll take a vinyasa, so inhale the heart up to Ardha Uttanasana and then plant the hands down and step back to plank. Lower the body down, bending the elbows. And then our cobra, halfway up. Release down, press back to child's pose. And return to downward facing dog. We're going to try a small vinyasa again. So move forward to plank. Go ahead and lower the knees. Bend the knees and then slowly melt the heart down. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs as well. Release down. Tucking the toes, we're pushing to the knees. And then imagine that cat pose as you begin to round up into downward facing dog. Inhale forward again to plank. We're repeating this. Dropping the knees. Melt the heart. Cobra with the legs lifted as well. Release the body down. Tuck the toes, bending the knees as you push up, and then finding your downward facing dog. One more time, you can move a little faster if you want from plank. You do not have to drop your knees. Lower down to the mat. Cobra, lifting up, lift the legs as well. And then release down, tuck the toes, push to the knees. Child's pose. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step forward, drop the back knee so you have Anjaneyasana, that low lunge. Hands to the waist. Now you're dropping the pelvis forward. Hips drop forward and then press back up. If you need a cushion underneath your knee, you could always just take a blanket and put underneath the knee so you have a little pillow there, a little cushion. Try it again. Drop the pelvis forward. Drop to your edge, and then push back up. We're keeping the toes tucked on the back foot. Inhale and exhale. Press the body forward. Hold. And then reach down to the mat. Place the hands down. Inhale and exhale. Hold here. And then moving the right foot to the edge of the mat, see if you can place the forearms down on the mat, squeezing that knee into the shoulder and lift the back knee. Squeezing the right knee into the shoulder and lift the left back knee. Squeeze and hold. Dropping the back knee down, walking the hands up, heel toe the foot back into place, hands to the waist. Inhale and exhale, plant the hands down, step back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank, Chaturanga, elbows bend, upward facing dog, roll over to the tops of the feet, and then downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, drop the back knee, the right knee, hands to the waist. Anjaneyasana. Keeping those back toes tucked gives you a bit of an anchor. So we're leaning forward, pressing the body forward, coming to your edge of flexibility, keeping the knee over the ankle, over the heel, and then press back up. Try that again. Inhale and exhale, pressing forward. It takes a lot of work just to stay balanced and to go slow. And then press back up. Inhale and exhale, pressing forward. Hold this here. And then drop the hands down to the mat. Lift the back knee up. Bring the left hand inside the foot. And then bend the elbows or go down to the forearms. Squeeze the left knee in towards the arm. Inhale and exhale, holding here, squeezing muscles to bones. And then slowly come back up. One hand on either side of the foot. Drop back. Let's keep that back knee up so that you can step back to Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Taking a little flow here, vinyasa plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bring the knee to the chest, step forward. And then inhale the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale as you hold strong. Hands to the waist. Lower the back knee down. If you need that blanket, bring it back. Sometimes it's a little scary to drop to the hard floor. So use a blanket, no worries. Right elbow to the right knee, and then left hand reaches back to grab the foot. Try to keep the knee over the ankle, over the heel. Pull this foot towards you. Keep looking forward. Inhale and exhale. And then downward facing dog. Hands down, step back. Option is to take the vinyasa, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, bring the knee to the chest, step the foot forward, and then crescent pose, rise. Inhale and exhale, reaching, staying super strong in your balance, and then bring the hands to the waist. Slowly lower the right knee down to the mat. Inhale and exhale, left arm to the knee. Reach back and grab the foot. Now really drop the pelvis forward so you feel the strong stretch in the front of the right leg. Inhale and exhale. And then hands to the mat, downward facing dog. You can move the blanket. We don't need it for the next thing. I'm going to step the left foot forward so I can face the camera. Turn to the side. The legs are apart. Drop the head down. Inhale and exhale, bow, and then bend the knees and see if you can drop the hips down. Arms reach for the feet. So you have a deep fold. Knees are bent. Inhale and exhale, holding here and then straightening the legs. Drop the head down. Open the back of the legs. Try that again. Drop the tailbone. Arms are inside the legs, and then lift the hips, drop the head down. One more. Drop the tailbone down, and then lift the hips and drop the head down. Now bring the hands in front, frame the arms around the head, hold opposite elbow, reaching those forearms down. Inhale and exhale. Strong opening of the back of the legs. And now straighten the arms, lift the chest up, tuck that chin to chest, hands to the waist, and rise all the way up. Inhale the arms up. Goddess pose or sun god. Inhale and exhale, holding strongly, opening the heart. Straighten both legs, right toes to the right, angle the left foot, reaching out and down for Trikonasana. See if you can just open the arms without touching anything. So we just hold strongly with our core to keep this position. Inhale and exhale, open with strength, and then rise back up to Goddess pose. Sun God. I always like to imagine the large sun and holding it in my arms, shining the light from my heart space out into the world. Straightening the legs, left foot to the left, angle the back right foot, and we move out and down into Trikonasana, triangle, but just open the arms, keep everything just dangling, suspended right here so that you have to keep a strong core. Rise, bring the hands to the waist. We're stepping to the front of the mat. So step forward, Utkatasana chair pose. Right, the weight is on the right leg, lift the left foot up, ankle crosses over the knee, and begin to drop forward, bringing the elbow to the knee. Option here is to reach over and maybe touch the floor, and then come back up, hands at heart center. Inhale and exhale. Standing, going back to Utkatasana chair pose and switching sides. So the right ankle goes over the left knee, one-legged chair. Keep dropping the elbows toward the knee. And then reach over and see if you can reach down towards the floor. Maybe tapping it with your fingertips and then coming back to the heart. Stepping on the foot. Inhale, rise. Urdhva Hastasana, interlace the fingers, palms up. Find the strength of this upward salute. Inhale and exhale, hands at heart center. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale the arms up, exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Right hand down, left arm up. The option would be to place the hand on the ankle. See if you can spin your chest open. And then release back down. Now cross the right foot over the left, crossing the legs. Fold. And then coming up to a version of chair. The legs are crossed. Fold again, uncross the legs, left hand down, right arm up. You can hold the leg if you want. Spin that chest open, keep a strong core. Breathe. And release. Now cross the left foot over and bow. And then see if you can find Utkatasana with crossed legs. Squeeze those legs together. Fold again. Uncross the feet. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Drop the knees. Rest in child. Coming up to all fours, the right knee bends. We're bending the left knee as well, so I'll turn this way so that you can maybe see a little bit better. Depending on your flexibility, you might have your shin that would go in a straight line, side to side on the mat, like perpendicular to the mat, across the mat. Holding here, breathing, and then come forward a little bit. Going down as far as you can. I'm going to turn on my mat again, go back. Bowing forward, but the back knee is bent as well. It's like pigeon, but the back knee is bent as well. And now lift back up and straighten the back leg so you have a pigeon pose. Keeping that chest up for a moment and then dropping the chest down. We're not going to be here long enough to use a prop, so just continue breathing, holding, supporting. And then rise back up again and bring that left knee behind the right. So we're going into Gomukhasana. Wrapping the arms around the knees as you bow forward. Bow down to the floor. Sitting up, we're switching sides. So the left shin goes across the mat as best you can. The right knee is bent and you sit back. See if you can work that shin so it's across the mat. And then bow forward to the forearms and breathe. Now walk the hands back up again and straighten that back leg so we're moving into pigeon pose and bow down again. Breathe. slide back, lift the chest, stacking the knees so you're moving into Gomukhasana, sitting back. Sit tall and then bow forward and wrap the arms around the knees. So you feel a nice stretch in the back of the shoulder blades, then the back of the neck. Chin is to the chest and the forehead drops down. Sitting up, I'm going to do one more pose, a wide-legged stretch. So just open the legs as wide as you can and reach over to the right. Inhale up, reach over to the left, and rise, and then bow forward. So just drop the chest forward, let the body open, drop deeper. Keep breathing. And then pushing up, bring the legs together onto the back, knees to chest. Open the arms, spinal twist, knees to the right. Knees up and over to the left. Long, deep breaths. Knees up. Hold the knees. It's like Happy Baby, but you're holding the knees instead. I really like the way this feels. It's called Apanasana. Inhale and exhale. Full body stretch. Inhale and exhale, Shavasana. Open the legs to the corners of the mat. Open the arms out to the sides. Inhale and exhale, and breathe. Take a moment to do a breathing practice. So inhale the breath to your throat and the top of your lungs. Inhale again to the middle of the chest. Inhale again to the belly. And then let it all go. Inhale to the top throat and top of the lungs. Inhale again to the middle of the chest, the sacrum. Let it all go. Once more. Inhale to the throat, top of the chest, middle of the lungs, sacrum. Let it all go. Now find 5 to 10 minutes to restore the body in Shavasana. Take your time in Shavasana. That is the most important pose. So stay longer than what I'm doing on camera. Continue breathing, filling the body, and then releasing those hindrances or plagues that are within us. The craving, the irritability, the restlessness, the listlessness, and the doubt. Let go of the daily strain and the dysfunction. Let it go. This is a new day. Let's rejoice in the new day, a new beginning for each of us. Bringing the hands to heart center. The spirit in me honors the spirit in you. We are one and the same. Namaste. Thank you for joining my home practice.